Okay, hi. Oh my god, I can never just normally start these things. I was having fun with myself because it always happens that when I start a sharing video, I just go like, okay, now I'm ready. And then the countdown comes from just how the program works and it says 3, 2, 1. And then it takes a photo. And that happens all the time. I always forget to put the settings to video and it leaves me a bit dazzled like, oh, it was a picture and I look really weird on it now. Okay, so it's been a very long time since I last did a sharing video. Oh my god, I feel like I start too often with this. I feel like someone who's saying like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I never sent you a newsletter, but I'm definitely going to. And somehow I don't want to be that person. Oh, my ego has some issues with it. Also, I've been by myself for 5 days now, so I'm a little bit weird, I guess. It's like, oh my god, I can talk to someone again. It's not even, oh my god, I'm just here talking by myself. And I've really noticed that on the first day I was quite normal, and the longer I'm just by myself, like I have Skype calls, but I haven't spoken to a real life person except for the person with the grocery shopping, the cashier, do you call it like that? So I don't really have interactions with other human beings right now. And the longer it takes, the more I'm going to get in this really weird vibe with myself where I start to laugh about myself a lot and just make really weird and silly jokes, but I enjoy it so much at the same time. It feels like I should, it feels really pathetic, and at the same time I just don't really care because it's so much fun. So I've always had this desire, well, that sounds a bit serious, but I watch some movies with which features people who are in a mental ill hospital, and I mean I'm glad that I don't have to be there, of course, but I did think, well, maybe in another lifetime. There's something so free about them, and there's something so. I wish I could just live there as a normal person, because it must be so freeing to have all these people around you who are complete lunatics and they don't care, they don't have this self-perception of, oh my god, I should behave normally. Some of them might do, I don't know, but in the movie nobody had, and they were just all so funny and weird, and I thought, wow, how free would I feel if I was around them without the nurses and stuff, and but just, and someone who's just laying on the ground because they feel like it, and some other person who's obsessed with the clock and talking to it, and all this, and then people shouting weird things, and oh my god, it's so wonderful. And I don't know why I started talking about this anymore. I don't know. Let's talk business, right? Because that's what you're here for, probably. And yeah. I guess a lot changed, but I can't really talk about it because I forgot when I last recorded the sharing video. But it felt like forever, like maybe 2 months or so. I don't know. Well, I was getting so close with uploading all my sharing videos and feeling like, yes, I'm done. Maybe I subconsciously didn't do any sharing videos, so I would feel like, okay, I'm finally done, because there's like 10 videos I still have to put on the website. And I think, well, the fact that I didn't do it is just because I never had the idea to do a sharing video in all this time. It wasn't even that I thought, maybe I should record one. Maybe it's time. I just didn't think of it at all. But maybe right now when I feel into it, it feels also a bit weird that I still don't have an audience with Life of a Hippie CEO. And the longer I am working on Commit Happiness, the more I feel like it's going to take a lot of time to do so. I keep thinking, at first I thought, I'll just build them simultaneously, and then I thought, that's not gonna work. Let's focus on Comet Happiness for a year. And then the year was over and I thought, well, maybe another year, you know. And at some point I thought, okay, however long it takes, I just have to focus on one thing at a time. And now that's, I don't know, I love making the sharing videos. I love the idea of talking to you. But I don't like the thing anymore that it's so silent at Hippie CEO. I used to feel very free with it, and I think I also talked about it in sharing videos. And maybe if I get an audience, I will be like, fuck, now I'm not free anymore. Now I have this idea that I have to be someone, and I have to be regular and consistent, and blah blah blah. But right now it feels a bit weird, and it feels a weird contrast as well with Comet Happiness. And I mean, I'm in the end also making this, well, I'm also making it for myself because it helps me to look back on myself in hard times. But come on, I'm also doing it because I want people to listen to me and to have some kind of value on this. And if it's just me talking to myself, it's not enough, I think. I think it isn't. But I so much do not feel like putting in the effort to build an audience. I love making the content, and I do not want to do the marketing. I feel like I put so much energy and effort into promoting Comet Happiness already and trying to build an audience there, and that's already so hard, even though there I have like this YouTube channel that's automatically growing, and I don't have that kind of automatic stuff with Hippie CEO. It's not like it's slowly growing, but it is at least growing. It's the same all the time, and I'm a bit surprised that I even get to 100 visitors each month. I can't talk anymore. Each month, it feels a bit weird because I don't do anything, but it's 100 visitors for over a year now, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. I think I'll just continue doing only the things I really love. Which is the sharing videos and the income reports, and just documenting my journey. Okay, I already told this before, so I'm not adding anything new, but it's just what my mind was thinking about right now. A lot changed in Comet Happiness though. In 2 days, did I tell you yet? In 2 days my virtual summit, my second one, is going to be live. Eek! And I'm close to 5,000 subscribers now, in total, not for the summit. The summit has 1,500. And at the same time it's exciting because I was stuck in the 3,000 to 3,500 for so long. And on the other hand, I had expected it more, and oh my god, to be honest, like, I can't stand it. Okay, I don't know yet because the promotion period isn't over, but with my previous summit there were a lot of speakers on the summit who said, oh yes, of course I'll promote you, I have a list of this size and I'll send out a newsletter, and some of them did, of course, but quite a lot didn't. I think maybe less than half of the people really promoted it, like doing a really good email about it, and then there were some people who did weird promotions, like only in the PS, or there was one that was really weird, where he was kind of saying, hey, there's this summit coming up and it's fun, but if you don't want to wait for it, then buy this other thing from me. And so it felt weird. And I'm scared that this time it might be the same, so it was really weird for me to start the summit last time with sort of a grudge towards some of the speakers. And I thought, oh, so how am I going to show up? I would rather tell them and be open with them about how it felt for me. But yeah, they're going to give a workshop in like an hour, so maybe not the best time to bring it up. And this made it very weird. And then when the summit actually started, I think by that time I felt a little bit better because I had gotten some promotions and I at least reached my minimal goal for the summit. Yeah, now I'm scared it happens again, though I thought it would be different because this time I work with affiliate commissions, so it's more in their benefit to mail their list. And there's more people who said they were going to email, and At the other hand, I'm now at 1,500 people for my summit, and last time at the start of the summit it were just, I don't know how many, 1,300 I think. And in total it ended up being about 1,700, 1,800 people, so I've not surpassed that record yet. Fuck, I don't know, I just feel weird about so many people who told me, yes, I'm going to email, and they haven't done so, and there's only 2 days left, so... And that makes, like, it's a lot, it's a fucking lot of work to do a virtual summit. And my minimum goal this time was 3,500 new people, so I would double my list. And after I had so many people telling me they wanted to promote, and I knew some of their list sizes, I thought, that's achievable, actually, that's achievable. And now it's like we're not even halfway there. I mean, from the 1,500 people, I think quite a few are from my own list, so... You know, it's a bit weird. And then at the same time, I also feel a lot of energy and excitement for it, and I also don't want to do it. It's a mixed way, as always. I don't even feel like talking about this right now. I'm somehow, I feel fed up with the summit. Yes, that's what's happening. I've been working on it for 2 months now. And that's well, officially really working on it. Like for half a year, I feel like I should have been working on the summit, and I did some work on front, and it's been such a long drag. I just want to be finished with it because it has taken so long, and I don't really have an attention span or an interest span that is that long. It's months long. Not for most things. I just want to do something different right now. And especially not something which involves other people. And I love the speakers too, you know, they're wonderful people. I love building the connections. I love meeting them. Some of them are so kind. Others are also very kind, but they don't mail, but they were really kind in the conversations I had with them. But it's been too long for me, I guess. Today I decided if I'm going to do a next summit, I'm only going to do it if I get enough volunteers to take a shitload of work from me, because it's just too much. It also feels weird that I haven't been able to really focus on my business, on other parts of my business for such a long time, and yeah, I don't know. I still feel like I have a hard time to work. So for instance, today I woke up, I felt really energized, I felt ready, I felt like, okay, I can take on a working day again. I felt a little bit stressed because there was so much work just left to do. And then in the beginning I even did some tasks that I had been procrastinating on for quite a while, and I just did them. And everything was going great. I was working, I was focusing, I was not procrastinating at all. Then I thought, okay, let's go for a run because I still have to do my running today, and I'd rather do it a bit early. So at noon I went running, and then when I came back, what happened then? I just started watching reality TV. Really trashy reality TV. And well, I thought I go for a run, that I'm again in a good mood and my brain has relaxed a bit, that I can focus on my work. And I really felt like, oh, I even liked the work because I did the scary and difficult tasks right in the morning. So I was just working on creating a webinar, and I love doing that. And I feel kind of stuck, like I just can't put myself to it. And it's Friday, which means I have to upload a new meditation to YouTube, and oh my god, I want to just puke it out. I don't. Ugh. It's the beginning of May now, so for 4 months I have been uploading a weekly meditation. It's not a habit yet. It's not. I feel, sometimes you create a habit out of things, and you feel like at first you need some willpower to get it done, and then it becomes automatic and it's more easy. And it's like, okay, I've got this now. So, for instance, the newsletters, I really feel like I've got that. And even when I do not really feel like writing a newsletter, I always get something out. Sometimes I cheat a little bit, I make it a little bit easier on myself, but I always get something out, and it doesn't take me too much emotional stuff to get it done, and I don't really feel like, oh, I don't want to do it. That is how I feel about the YouTube meditation today. Like, really, like, oh, I don't. And I'm just sick of it. And like recording a meditation when you feel inspired, it's lovely to do, but then I don't always feel that inspired. and then the fucking editing, oh my god. I used to love that. A few months ago I loved editing meditations and videos, because to me it was very satisfying. It's easy to do. It doesn't like challenge me to use my creativity and create something new and beautiful, and like it's a very easy thing to do, and I like to have those tasks that they are easy but they are productive, and I can feel accomplished when I finish them, and it's just like, okay, let's do it, let's work. And now I've edited so many meditations over the past few months. It's so boring. Yeah. And I listened to a podcast where the guy was talking about leveraging your work and stuff, and he said, oh yes, and it's so important that you outsource, and if you think you can't, it's always an excuse, because this and that. And then he said, that is the biggest excuse that people have, is that it's too expensive and they don't have the money, but you can just hire someone in the Philippines for $2 an hour, and imagine what you can earn with that hour, you blah blah blah, and it just pisses me off, because I can't hire someone in the Philippines unless they happen to have learned Dutch, so that just sucks. It makes me angry, because if I want to hire someone, if I just do it in the Netherlands, it will be about 30 euros an hour, which is like 10 times as much. So, I mean, I did the calculations one time, and you can maybe do something in, I don't know what it's called in English, Suriname. It's in South America, and it's people speak sort of Dutch there, I think. I don't know. I don't even know how much they do. If it's like in South Africa, they speak a way of Dutch that's just, you can't follow it when you're Dutch. You can see it or originated from it. I don't know how much Dutch they speak, but some people say you can hire virtual assistants there, and it's a bit cheaper, but it's still like $15 an hour or something. So I did the calculations, and it was really like, okay, if I'm going to pay for a virtual assistant, I'm not getting paid myself. Yeah, I feel like this was not necessarily what I wanted to talk about. Am I talking for 90 minutes? I wasn't even focusing on the time. But you know what? I'm just going to, fuck it. I'm just going to record this video for myself, because I feel stuck in my working day, and I hope that this would give me some kind of momentum, and nobody's watching anyway. Haha, so... Oh my god, I have some issues to work on. Yeah, but at least let's take it to my advantage. I'm just going to talk how long I want. Haha. I just don't want to edit. I don't want to upload the meditations. I feel such a rebellion in myself. Like, fuck you, YouTube. I'm not going to do another meditation. I know I said it in the banner of my fucking channel, but fuck you. I don't want to do it. I have to organize a whole fucking summit. It's too much. And I thought, oh, if the summit's coming up, I need to make stock of meditation, so I don't have to spend time on meditations during my summit. Like, nah, that's not going to work. But I didn't even get time up front to create the stock of meditations. And I used to. Oh yes, this was what I was talking about. I completely forgot about that. The thing with getting stuff automatic. So the newsletter has become automatic for me, but with the meditations, I really feel like every week it's like my last breath, and I just force myself to do it, and I kind of just get through, and every week it's like that. It doesn't feel like it gets easier at all. It feels like it gets harder, because at the beginning I would have all these meditation ideas, and I would have meditations that I recorded before and I just had to edit them, or I just had to re-record them because the audio quality wasn't that bad, but I had already done them, or written them out. So I had a lot of old material that just needed a little bit of tweaking, and it was done. And last week I finished my very last one of these. So now if I really have to do it from scratch if I'm going to create meditations, and I just have to batch it. That's of course the answer. I'm waiting for some sort of flow of inspiration, because sometimes I suddenly feel like, yes, let's go make meditations, and I love it. And I guess there are days where I feel like, give me some editing work, because I hate doing difficult work today, and I would do something productive if it's easy, so let's edit the fuck out of all those meditations. But just doing them every week, it's draining. It's very draining. And I haven't started recording videos yet, which I also wanted to do. Haha. But I did get studio lights. So, and I have new glasses. Oh no, it's not here anymore. Look, I've got. Oh no, it's not here. Oh my god. Okay, so here is my special film prop, which cost way too much money. I paid 100. No, that's not really true. I can make it look more positive than it is. So I wanted to. Oh my god, I can't. It cost way too much money because I didn't want the reflection in my glasses like this, when I was filming, because if I use the green screen, it makes it become invisible and like transparent, so which is really awkward, like, oh, I don't have any eyes. And I felt like I looked very stupid without the glasses. I felt very immature or something somehow. So I was like, no, I need glasses, so I'll buy glasses which do not have any glass in them. So this is my recording glass, and it's really weird to use it, because when I put it on, it's so weird to like. It feels so weird because I'm so not used to it, and I can't see a thing. Well, I can slightly see stuff, and like on the screen it's very close, so I can see that sharp. But it's so weird to like be looking through a glass and everything is still in the background is looking so unsharp. So what was my point? I'm ready for filming. If I don't do it now, I don't have any excuse left. Like, oh, I need the glasses, I need the lights, I need the green screen. Now it's just, no, Luce, you have to get it done. Okay, I think I'm going to close down the sharing video and be back to my loneliness. No, I feel surprisingly unlonely for how alone I am. It's not always easy, but it's been the easiest time, and I think I've never in my life been alone for such a long time. Like 5 days straight now, and maybe it was different if I didn't do the Skype calls. Maybe I would have felt more lonely then. But still, I thought I I would get nuts if I was all by myself for 2 days. And yeah, because I used to have a friend here, and he dumped me. Yeah, like he said, oh, I don't want to be in contact with you anymore. And that was it. I don't know why. He doesn't want to talk about it. He just ignores me now. And that was my best friend here. So I can't normally talk about it. I was very sad when it happened, and I don't know. I somehow laugh always when I talk about it. Maybe because it felt so weird. I've never had somebody just say, I won't be in touch anymore, bye. And that's all you'll hear from them ever. It's so weird. And he, yeah, like he just didn't feel like a normal friend. He really felt like my deep inner trusted circle, you know? I could see us living, I could see myself inviting him to my Comet Happiness house. And if I have that feeling with people, it means like, whoa, you're really an important friend to me. Yeah, so that's, now I don't really have much friends left here. I have one other friend who is just really hard to reach and to meet up with. Even though I think it's always great when we see each other, but he's just busy and he's a bit of a introvert who just wants to be by himself all the time. Yeah, and then I have a meditation group, and I just haven't felt like going there in a while. Okay, so this had nothing to do anymore with the business stuff. I'll just see you later, all guys, and I'll try to figure out what my issue with the meditation is. Like, homework for Luz after the sharing video. Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened that I can't work so much anymore. Like, this has been going on for a very long time now, for months for maybe 5-6 weeks, maybe 2 months. But I feel like I have so little stamina. How do you call it? I can do a few things that I don't feel like, and then it's blop, and I blop. Okay, I didn't know it felt like that. But you know, then after that, I can't get myself to work at all. It's so weird, but I'll try it, and I think the sharing video did help a little bit. Okay, see you another time. I really hope this audience grows sometime too. Because I love so much to talk about entrepreneurship. Yay!